We're talking this week about there's something in the struggle. And Jesus made it very clear to every one of us from the beginning. When he said in Mark 8:34-35, whoever desires to come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whoever desires to save his life will lose it. Whoever loses his life for my sake and the gospel's will save it. There's a popular cult today, has even crept into some churches. It's a cult of the easy life. Where'd that come from? I don't see anybody living an easy life, to be honest. We see it in get-rich-quick schemes. Avoid all the hard work. Win lotto. And we see it more and more with all the creature comforts. Everything to minimize anything that's difficult. So we love the easy life. I have a lazy boy. Do you? I have a remote control and I have a wife. I hope she's not listening to this. I don't have to move. I can just put my orders out, use my remote. Hey, honey, get the coffee. If we want the easier life, then following Jesus and serving him is not going to provide that. Sorry. Jesus didn't lead an easy life himself, did he? He didn't promise that a disciple of his would enjoy an easy life. In fact, he said, in the world, you're going to have tribulation. Understanding this will give you strength. Now, there's two areas in which we experience struggle as Christians. In the world, and sad to say, in the church. The world makes it difficult for Christians. When I was saved, one person made it particularly difficult for me. Gave me a tough time. It was terrible. And fortunately, more recently, they've got saved. It took a few decades, but they got there. So people in the world are not by nature good or eager for the truth. So don't be surprised. It's tough to be a Christian in an unbelieving world. Telling people about Jesus is hard work. Some of them are going to reject it. Some are going to yell at you. Some are going to be not interested. But what may surprise you is that it's also tough being a Christian in the church, not just in the world. Missionaries will tell you their greatest struggles about being a missionary is not the heathen, but it's their relationship with other missionaries. I've heard that many times, and I was a missionary. Some of our deepest grief will not come from the world, but from the church. People will betray you, hurt you, let you down. Some will criticize you, and it will be painful. Especially when you get this stuff from people you trusted. People you were depending on, they leave you. Some say, who needs the devil? When you have people in the church who can do the job of the devil. We can self-destruct ourselves without the devil around. However, can I just say again, even though serving God has struggles, it doesn't mean you won't have joy and victory and blessings. God has a way, he is so clever, of making a way of blessing us and making all the struggles worthwhile. It's like a trick, isn't it? Like you go through some stuff and it's really hard and it's difficult, and somehow God works it so that you have this joy. And you're like, hold on a minute, I can't have joy with all this I'm going through. God can make it happen. He can make it work that way. Despite all the battles I've been through today, I'm more fulfilled, more happy, and more at peace than ever before. So in all our pain, our suffering, and struggle, Jesus understands. So with the incarnation, when God took on human flesh in Jesus, he experienced the full range of suffering on earth. That's why he's called a man of sorrows, acquainted with grief. God's not insensitive to your pain. He weeps with us. He feels our pain. He feels our struggle. And he can comfort us in it. I need to make sure, and every preacher needs to make sure, that we preach the whole truth. Not come to Jesus and your troubles will be over. You're on a smooth road to heaven. No, come to Jesus. It's going to be great, but there will be struggles.